Welcome to Bang Time USA Media. We are live and direct with your host, Bang. And today's show, Lil Durk album critique, game interview, Fat Joe, guest. My son has a guest to give his Lil Durk album critique with me. Just hold on, I'll introduce you in a minute. But yeah, welcome back, everybody. Y'all just come on in. Let me get set up. And I want to start with this today. This is what I want to start with today. Hold this.
It's a real world is waiting for y'all. And I'm telling you, man, these babies and these women, they depending on y'all. You understand? And you know what I mean? And on some real shit, we racing each other. But
Bang!
not again, it's the condition of our mind and I understand, but I'm telling you, man, it's a real world is waiting for y'all. And I'm telling you, man, these babies and these women, they depending on y'all. You understand? And you know what I mean? And on some real shit, we racing each other. But
Bang!
not again, it's the condition of our mind and I understand, but I'm telling you, it's something waiting for you. And I don't give a fuck what you going through right now, little homies. You bigger than what you going through, nigga.
Tell them, Wallow.
You on them perks, you fucked up, shit ain't right for you right now. You living conditions,
Salute.
nigga, you bigger, that's not you.
Talk to him, cuz.
You're not what the fuck you going through, so just hold on and keep going. Because I'm telling you, man, I can name 20, 30 niggas and my homies is dead. I'm here, though. And I'm going to say some shit that, like, this is documented. You know, I got a TED Talk. I forgave my brother's killer. And I'm saying it to say this. Nigga that killed my brother, my brother died in my grandma's arms.
My bad, y'all. Welcome to Bang Time USA Media. Yeah, man, as I was saying, with the mic off, Smirk came up, man. My son in the background, the #1 Durk fan right there. Say what's up to the people. A2DD Hades over there. Salute, everybody. Yeah, man. So like I was saying, man, Little Durk, I got put on to 10 years ago by my son when I wasn't allowing him to listen to Chief Keef, and he switched up and went to Durk. And then he went listening to Chief Keef too and put me on to Chief Keef and his spectacle music. And I gotta say, man, Smirk lasted. Smirk serious. Smirk the real deal. I know he wanna hear this like the Jay-Z Drake of the hood. Like, I know he wanna hear that out of Chi-Town. They probably gonna hate on him for that comment, but Smirk has been pretty decent, man. Let's play a clip from the critique segment from the show. This is not even off the album, I don't think. Hold on, let me see something. There we go. This is not even off the album. Bang, bang, bang.
Money, but you chase a bitch. Real bosses don't talk.
There we go. Let's do this one. There we
You
go.
better not slip, you better not trip. Come on,
This one right here.
Them hoes
It's
that
fire.
when I wasn't lit, now them hoes be on my dick.
This joint right here is fire. Smirk.
Be with Davis and yeah, I'm in it. Get too high, I touch my kidney. Niggas be hoes that amount my business. Call from the feds, they run up your business. Watch these hoes, they'll do it for an image. Fuck 4 hoes, try to turn me a stripper. I don't trust niggas, so around my nigga. Crushed up faces, bust down M. Can't trust twice, cause it ain't that simple. Twist toes down, I ride my nigga. When you ride through the rack, gotta look through the mirror. He got caught, cause I know he didn't. You know damn well he can't duck through switch. You gotta shoot forward, cause that bitch be glitchy. I miss my dog, gotta stay out my feelings. Miss my dog, gotta stay out my... Yeah, love my block and I love my city. We call hoes eat.
Eat.
Wake up late, about 50K, better brush your teeth.
Brush your teeth.
I'ma say no when a nigga asks, I know he a leech. Contract with a label, bitch, I'm able, I'm signed to the streets. We ain't no goofies, and I told Booty, them pills be having me nervous. Nigga had shot my brother when it comes to the money, my shorty be constantly purged. Fuck my ops.
Yo, that one right there, that's one of my joints right there. What you think about that one, son? That's one of your joints, right?
That's a banger.
That's the banger you
That's a
said.
banger.
Yeah, man.
No misses over here.
Alright, so I'm gonna introduce, so this is A2DD Hades. Come sit over here, son. Set this up. So, yeah. Sit over here, you gotta speak up. You know a lot. Gotta speak up. But I'm gonna go off camera. I'll be on and off. Let me see if we can get us both. Yeah. Watch your feet. So, Smirk is your guy. Tell everybody where you from.
I'm from New York.
You from New York. Where at in New York?
Bronx.
You from the Bronx, New York. Alright. Shout out to the Bronx, New York. Salute NY. Whoop whoop. But alright, so how you got into the dirt?
I just listened to all the 300 rappers. I listened to all Chicago rappers.
You know, so
JoJo.
when you started
Chief.
listening to Chicago rappers,
2011.
how old were you?
I was 11, 12 at the time.
Okay. So okay, so then you start listening to it. So you in tune with everything what was going on in their whole saga and everything?
Yeah.
Pretty much, right?
Yeah.
How you feel about everything? How you feel about King Von?
As a sad case.
Sad case?
Yeah.
Sad case. Out of King Von, Dirk, Chief Keef, who's your favorite?
Yeah, Dirk. Definitely Dirk.
Dirk?
Yeah.
You into the Polo G's and stuff like that?
Yeah, Polo G is cold.
Yeah.
He's solid.
Yeah.
Polo G. There used to be a rap. I don't know if he rap anymore. Love Foe. They all had like a different type of sound. Duck, all of them.
Yeah, you like them? How you feel about the Duck situation?
I think that was just timing and backdoor. I feel like he got backdoored there.
Well, we know he definitely got backdoored.
Nah.
Hold on, y'all. Get another joint up for y'all. How you feel about this joint right here? You the hero.
I wasn't even trying to be no idol. I put niggas on and all of a sudden they feeling tight. When the barbers on me, roll to get this kid when you got a title. I'm exhausted, I've been working shift to shift, but I keep fighting. Not my fault if I don't bitch like this. And I'm still a said still. We the ones for real, for real. I just got 200 for a walk through.
Do you think Durk's music represents him still hungry as before? Do you like his music from before now more?
Kind of switched it up to go more of a fan
And everything I got is a private. Started with zero. I can't never turn my back on my private. That's why
Savage Durk, like all that no auto shit you hear now. That's old. That's old. That's just him just going back to where he used to rap. Like,
Oh, so you saying the
all that no like that
no
no
auto tune right now that you
that's-
hear him
that
rapping?
savage rap and that like that beef rap that you hear when he get into it with other rappers. That's old. Like that's old. That's an old sound. Like
Yeah.
that's him just returning to how he used to rap.
So expect more of that.
Yeah, he had a
Yeah.
whole album full of it.
Yeah. Yeah, I dig that. I kind of like the new. I like the new Dirk. But I was listening to some of his old stuff. One of my good classics was Backdoor. I like Backdoor. I think these guys sing about their pain a lot. They put their pain on wax. They bang on wax. They put their pain on wax. Do you feel like, how you feel about the situation with Duck? OTF, do you think OTF is involved with it? You know, allegedly.
Nah, I don't think that could be it. With
Okay.
everything going
You think
on.
it's deeper?
I think it's just like he dropped a diss track mentioning a lot of dead people. So anybody who loved those dead people.
Yeah,
Apply.
absolutely. That's fact.
At the same time, I think that all was just like based on time and then
You think it was easy to blame O Block
yeah, it's always been like that though, from both sides. It's
because they
losses.
want revenge
Both
for
sides-
whatever has
both-
happened in the past.
Both sides losses when Dirk and JoJo and Chief Keef and all of them was into it. JoJo got killed, they instantly blamed Chief Keef. JoJo mom went on the news, she blamed Chief Keef. She said his name directly.
Oh, you got took in the mic.
She said his name directly. She said a lot. Hey, you know.
Yeah. Jojo Mom's, I mean,
She was-
not Jojo Mom's, Dirk Mom says a lot too.
Oh, Duck
Duck Mom.
Duck mom, yeah. I just think that is because she don't got no more kids. She just got her grandkids now.
Yeah.
All her kids got killed or died.
How you feel about drill music in general?
I think drill music taken out of proportion, honestly. Like
A proportion of our culture?
it came out as like gangster rap for like Chicago rappers, the way they blew it up. But then it was like when people started really, really dying behind it more, it was like everyone started like blowing it more out of proportion because of the name drops and all of that. But it's always been like that, even before drill rap.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just like, but I think now that all the cities is drill rapping and just making it the most like violent way. It's like the most violent way to promote gang violence and all that.
New York City is trying to ban, the mayor's trying to ban drill rap.
Yeah, I
Do
think
you
New York
agree
City-
with that, or?
I think what New York City's problem is like these kids, they all used to be like cool, like, you know, except like RPT and all of them, like, but like K Flock, all of them, like I think they all like Be Love, probably the most like one who don't really like diss or none of that. He make actual drill music that you can like listen to in the club and all that. Like,
Mm-hmm.
K Flock too, but it's like
You see K Flock in his situation, you think,
I think he gonna beat it now.
you think he gonna be his case? Okay, we'll get into K Flock. But as far as Lil Durk, this album, what's different about this album right here?
He got like a Drake vibe. He definitely got a Drake vibe going on.
He got a Drake vibe. You
A
think
Drake.
it's his best album?
I wouldn't say it's his best album, but it's probably one of his top 5 albums.
Okay, what was you say is his best album?
His best album, Love Songs for the Streets too,
Why?
cause he brought back that was the year Vaughn blew up heavily, and that was the year he decided to start rapping like his old self, like the Savage Dirk, and then he put some singing into that too. Like there was back and forth on the album.
Okay, and when that year, not to mesh everything, but it is part of his story. Who died during that album? Who was that album focused
actually, the song that you heard with him and 21 Savage called Die Slow, that song was meant for his op. It was like a diss towards his op.
So
because his op was allegedly claiming he killed Newski.
So it seems like Dirk make better music when he's motivated by opposition.
By pain and loss.
Who else does that? Who else makes good music that way?
It was definitely
Salute, Katie.
I want to say it was definitely L.A. Capone, one of his other friends. L.A. Capone died though, like 2013. He died early in the Chicago drill scene. But L.A. Capone definitely put more pain in his rap, and he didn't really like do the singing shit, but L.A. Capone was definitely up there with that.
Okay. How you feel about this NBA YoungBoy Dirk?
That shit is
smirk shit. You think it's for the game
I
or
think
industry stuff, or
he just letting the fans get to his head, making him by saying you just gonna let Dirk, by basically saying you gonna let Dirk bitch you and all that. I didn't think he was gonna say anything like he said he was gonna say anything.
You thinking NBA YoungBoy being soft?
He being
like skinned, like soft skinned.
He being sucked into the easy shit. Like you being suckered at the same time. Like you letting your fans sucker you into getting into a beef that can possibly most likely get you killed. Like,
Okay. How you feel about the Quando Rondo Association? People say NBA YoungBoy has came out and claimed that he put them up to a hit and stupid stuff like that. You think that's for publicity or?
Yeah, that's definitely publicity. Just like Quando dissing him like he did something that day. We all seen that man get folded on the camera. All of that.
Yeah.
That was all. Yeah, that's all for publicity. Like Quando real life soft. He real life soft. He not a bad rapper, but he's soft. You could tell he's soft. He's scared. Like he needed YoungBoy to come out of jail. Cause he knew
He got Lil Tim on his side. Lil Tim ain't scared.
Lil Tim locked up right now. He fighting too many cases, along with the Vaughn murder.
Wow.
He ain't safe without Lil Tim.
There you go, people. There you go.
He ain't safe without Lil Tim. He ain't did a show at all. So he been under the radar ever since Vaughn murder. He been shot at multiple times. Lil Tim is locked up. He can't do nothing. Like.
Well, King Von's album seems to be outselling. Never mind Dirk's album, but King Von's album seems to be outselling the Baby and
the Baby and YoungBoy. Honestly, there's only like one good song off of that. It's called Hit. That's the only song I will ever like by YoungBoy that have YoungBoy on it. Other than that Juice WRLD song where he featured on one of Juice WRLD's songs. Other than that, I don't like anything by YoungBoy. I never liked YoungBoy music.
Yeah, I noticed that, but I don't.
He was one of the rappers.
I don't got no bias toward YoungBoy music. I think
he was one of the
good.
rappers. He was one of the rappers who like was coming up around the time where Dirk started switching his sound, and I didn't like his music. I was listening at that time. I was listening to A Boogie, like and Dirk, and then more other rappers, and then X, of course. When he was blowing up, I was listening to X, so it's just like way better artists than him at the time. I give him his props though. I ain't gonna lie. I think he broke the streaming record today or yesterday. Young boy.
Yeah.
Up there with Big. He surpassed Big or some shit like that.
How you feel about the whole 6ix9ine situation?
Come on, man. That man is.
His song with Nicki just eclipsed 1 billion streams, and
It did that when he did the first time his first feature with Nicki. That Fifi.
yeah, but
song
that'll keep him in the
eclipsed.
game forever. He's
Yeah.
getting a check forever from stuff
Right
like
now he
that.
claiming he broke. He barely making 1,500. That's what happens when you.
You know,
snitch.
you gotta do what you gotta do when it's
I-
business, son. You know.
Honestly, I think he could have handled that situation way more better.
You think?
In so many ways. Like, the feds came to you and told you, you went and almost blew up their whole operation by firing the whole team instead of just, like, you know. Me personally, I'd have took a vacation. I'd have been out. He allowed to travel into other countries too.
He said, me
I'm
personally, I would have took a vacation.
I'm going, like, what? I'm going to Bahamas somewhere, like.
All right, so what's your favorite song on this new Durk album?
Definitely Smoking and Thinking.
You like Smoking and
Smoking
Thinking?
and Thinking, you can hear him. It sound like he gonna cry. And
I like no interviews. I'm personally a no interviews man. And yes,
I like-
man,
I like
I'm
all
20
the
years older than my son, and he has very good A&R quality and A&R skills since he was young. Has a very good ear and for music, and him picking Durk and Chief Keef, the sound of Chief Keef grew since 2010.
Yeah.
I'll say the
2012
Migos.
Chief Keef was way better.
The
at time.
Migos grabbed onto the sound, and they created a whole nother sound with it, and
Migos, Migos. They cold.
yeah, man,
They ain't miss.
they
on-
hard.
They never miss.
They don't miss, man. They
never
put
miss.
out hit after hit.
Coldest rapper on there besides Quavo is Takeoff.
Take off,
Cause
take
that man
off.
can do his whole verse in one take. All his verses in one take. He never
Salute
had
to
to
the
redo.
Migos, man.
I like Migos.
But yeah, I'm a no interviews guy. I like Smoking and Thinking, but I think Federal Nightmares is a great song.
We all got talk. No. Everybody's talking about. We gonna talk about it.
Dior, love Dior.
Computer Murders is ready to talk right now.
Computer Murders, is that on the album?
He just put that on there. He put it on the album. He had to add it to the album.
Yeah, he
But
added
his
it to the album.
His deluxe drops soon, so he can add in a few
I
more
wonder
songs.
if he added it to the album because the sales was lacking.
Nah,
No?
he added it to the album because it blew up overnight. It's like the number one song.
Yeah, it was a pretty good song.
It blew up
Drop
overnight.
a separate single dropped 3 days or 4 days after his album release.
Word.
So it's not even on the album. So I think that's very, very ingenious of him, in my opinion. I really like the independence of the way he drops his music so consistently. I think Smirk, you real smart for that.
It is on the album.
Let me see.
That's the top song.
Yep. Computer Murders on the album.
Y'all played with Smirk on this one.
Yeah, man. Smirk killed this album, man. I see this as a multi-platinum album. Everybody's still, there's a lot of New York people still
130K
coming around to him.
130K in the first week. Remember that. 130K.
They're 130.
Voice of the Heroes sold 125K first week.
Ah,
And
man.
that was with him and Baby.
Yeah, Little Baby and him collabing is pretty good. I like the 42 Doug collabs. I like Durk is on a movement, man.
He killed that.
Durk is on a movement,
It's a
man.
comeback.
He's moving all around. He's soon to be untouchable. But this is a critical time for Smirk. You be careful out there.
It's about to get dangerous.
Yeah. The album, hard, fire. What do you give it on a 5-star joint? What do you give it?
That should get a full 5 stars.
4 or 5?
Full 5. Full 5 stars. That is a 5-star album right there.
I think so. I would give it a 5-star.
No misses.
No misses.
No misses.
All right. So, and talking to the Bang family, let's see. I talked about Smirk album. Talk about the favorite song. What's his weakest song on the album?
I don't think he got one. They all came out pretty fire, like delivery and all of that.
Production, delivery.
I don't think he got a bad song on the album at all. I don't think he missed at all, in my opinion.
The Summer Walker song. Everybody's talking about the Summer Walker song.
That's because he did on her album. I don't know if her album is actually called Toxic or something. And he featured on her song, and the song is called Toxic, I think.
Yeah, man. Hold on. Let's see what we got here.
Cause if I want it, I'ma go.
Hey, what's up? Muwab got some shit too. We gonna keep you
What
up
about Muwab?
Muwab definitely up next.
Salute to Muwab and the OTF
He got
family.
Got a little Vaughn in him.
Got a little Vaughn in him?
He got a little Vaughn in him.
Let's see. I hear Vaughn. I thought Vaughn wrote they rhyme in this.
Nobody move, nobody get hurt. I'm dropping them fast, I'm shooting them first. My click ain't clean, I'm leaving them dead on the 10. I'm putting niggas in the dirt. Give me a 10, I need a perk. He a goofy, ain't putting no work. I'm Mary Jeans, and that's the shirt. 2K, get you a verse.
We slide back to back and we ain't catch, but it's okay. The ups ain't never on they block. I'm finna slide to what they say. We in VIP, 30 deep. Bitch, get out my way. I got the block on me. The police come. My shorty take the kick. He moved OT, but he not safe. We heard them sounds, so he gotta wait. See, he fucked up, now he gotta pay. I'm in an A. I told a K. Lock me up, but I found the way. He's still alive, but he gotta stay. My body's old. I'm feeling great. Get back in. Do this stage K.
We was in the streets, they told me he ain't never squashed no beat. My bullets RIP, you play with me, you'll never see next week. I never cuff no freak. I never leave my heat. I never shake up G, and I never leave my team.
Early morning, wake up, I was yawning. Round the crack of dawn and folks
Miss Vaughn, man. Vaughn was a hard worker, real quick.
In my opinion, he had most of these new rappers.
Don't get
I think
hurt.
now he dead, everybody feeling bold now.
Don't get murked.
Young boy, Lil
On the
Tim,
shirt.
all them niggas. They feeling a little bold
Put in
now, they
work.
feeling themselves. Same with
Salute to
FBG.
Muwab.
Same with FBG. He feeling himself. That FBG Cash Kid. He feeling himself again.
FBG Cash came out.
He been out, but like he quit rapping after Duck blew up.
Man, but everybody making too much money. He gotta come out for the family.
He ain't want to do nothing. He always talking about that slide for Vaughn shit. When y'all gonna slide for Duck? Cause y'all can't even claim the Vaughn body.
Me and them kids, I'm too big on family. Fuck the fast cars
One of
before
my
that show,
favorite
you never go
songs,
stand the
man.
camera. I'ma get my lawyer an extra dub because it come in handy. Feel like I'm vomit off this perk cause I don't take it. What's that hero?
No way.
The voice of the
Right
That
after
song
that.
dropped, the album dropped, and then he did like a day.
This shit right here.
See, I'm the voice. Baby, you the hero. Baby, you the hero. I'm the voice, but baby, you the but baby,
You the hero.
I wasn't even trying to be no idol. I put niggas on and all of a sudden they feeling tight. When the
Ain't nobody
bombs on me,
fucking-
you only need this kid when you got a title.
nigga
I'm exhausted, I've been working shift to
He's
shift, but I
another
keep
story
fighting.
you
Now
don't
my
miss,
phone's on
talk
me,
about,
like,
man.
and I'm still sick still.
Like,
We
when it come to numbers, he don't miss.
How you feel about this singing era, man? The singing,
I like that. I like
singing and rapping. Huh?
I like the Lil Baby era. Like Lil Baby, Gunna. I think Gunna finally came back after his what you call it, little break after him and Baby did that album together.
I think it was ironic that 6 years ago you was on Lil Durk and Julius was on Lil Baby.
Lil Baby. I was listening to Lil Baby too. He came out at a good time. Dirk had just moved to like Atlanta. And then Dirk was doing music with Gunna first before he even fucked with Lil Baby. There's songs with him and Gunna when he first moved out there and changed his whole sound. Mommy had him.
Alright, so yeah, Lil Baby, man. I like him a lot. I like Lil Baby. I like the Lil Durk. Who do you feel is next and up and coming right now behind these guys? Cause Lil Baby and Lil Durk will be considered made now. Who do you feel like is trying to break? Should get some light right now?
Lil TJ. Yeah,
Lil TJ.
Lil TJ. That's a Bronx rapper right there. Lil singing nigga, but he a Bronx rapper. He did shit with Pop Smoke. He was the one always doing shit with Pop Smoke.
Lil TJ, folks. Check him out.
Lil TJ.
Salute to Lil TJ and his family. What
Lil
about
TJ.
What about Flock?
K-Flock got he like the New York Vaughn, in my opinion.
Okay.
And now with all that he got going on, like fighting that body and shit, he kind of got a similar story to Vaughn. Especially if he beat it. He blew up already rapping, so it's like.
Oh, if he beat it, he's gonna have.
And he got signed, so he got
him.
signed before he got locked up. So it's like he got signed to like Columbia Records or something like that. So now like if he beat the body, hopefully he beat the body and come home. He'd definitely be another rapper to be loved, another New York drill rapper.
How you feel about Gucci?
Gucci always gonna be top of the game. He don't miss.
You like the publicity stunt storm?
That and it's just he been an OG to the rap game for a while.
What you think it was about the song Rumors that rubbed NBA YoungBoy so wrong? Just the fact that they was on a song together?
I think that, and he YoungBoy the one who said he feel like Gucci, man, in 2006 in one of his songs. So and he mad because he did a song with Dirk, but YoungBoy the one who cut the industry off.
How you feel about
after Baby?
How you feel about these artists today becoming famous and trying to pit fans against each other?
The fans actually be driving the beef more than anybody. Like if you really like, if you would go, you can go on any of the rappers' social medias. You go in their comments, bro. There will be rappers they beef with. When they sending shots on the internet against each other, you see the other rappers' fans and that rapper's comments talking mad shit. Whoa.
I think.
Nardo Wick.
Yeah. What's this?
Nardo Wick. Who wants smoke? The kid who did want smoke.
Is it 600 Memo?
Oh.
That says something.
He a mook. He a rat.
Right.
Talk about him. He got his chain snatched and everything.
Chill.
Had chain snatched and everything.
You can't
and
say
the rumors,
those things on Big Time USA Media.
And it's just the rumor. That's the rumor. He a rat. He was telling on Muwap and all of them. So
right, but he telling people to pick sides. Boss Top telling people to pick sides.
Nah. He more like threatening people. Boss Top. I like his attitude, but he a little extra. Mimo on the other hand, he a dancer.
Oh my goodness.
He just a show boy for OTF.
He
was one of the breakout artists next to Vaughn, but like he need to dial it down. That's twice he got his chain snatched, by the way. His Steve Drive chain.
But that's just part of the game.
And he got snatched. He got it snatched by Zoo.
In the wrong place, wrong time. That can happen.
He got it snatched by Zoo. Just like Zoo took Chief Keef chain.
Yeah, so salute to $1 million worth of game. In the beginning clip, Wallow, Giddy the Kid. That was a fire interview. Did you see the $1 million worth of game interview?
Yeah, he was talking that shit. Like, talking real shit.
The whole interview, did you see it?
Yeah.
How you feel about Dirk bringing $1 million to $1 million worth of game?
He brought $1 million to the trenches, and brought $1 million worth of game to the trenches. No rapper will sit there, besides FBG Duck, no rapper really put anybody in the hood like that. Oh, except LA Capone, yeah. And he put any podcast or any
well,
vlog,
that's
video.
You're talking
blog,
about in Chicago hood, because other rappers done did things like that.
Yeah, but like people scared of Chicago.
Yeah, I always say that.
They ever since the Chicago drill scene, cameraman's, video vlogs. The only person who never was scared of Chicago rappers or the gang violence in there was Zach TV. Zach TV was definitely in every hood with every rapper interviewing them all.
Well,
he ain't care. There was gunshots going off in his
DJ
videos.
Academics.
He ain't never been to Chicago.
I know, but he led a lot of the story back then.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? He was
on top of all the beef and all that, but
right.
He weird. We not gonna talk about him.
Salute. We not bang. I just gotta keep facts and let people who
academics. We not gonna
who've been on the scene with all of this stuff, and I just wanted to give the shout out to $1 million worth of game for that interview. That was fire. What else you want to talk about that interview that was said in that interview?
He had the whole Tay-Town with him.
Yeah. Shout out to Tay-Town.
That's tasty. Like. That's dangerous. That's Lamron.
See, this kid from New York, he think he know all
that's
Chicago.
That's dangerous. That's an old block neighborhood.
Oh man, I need to come get this fool.
That's dangerous. That's dangerous.
Good A&R, man.
I think Chicago's gang violence was way worse, along with the music, because they all was like a block away from each other. All of them. Like in New York, you like a good 10, 15, 20 minutes away from somebody. In Chicago, they was right down the block. Like they could walk down the block.
Okay. Yo, he probably had the best interview of the year with that one with LIL DURK there.
Yeah. After Vaughn's, yeah, I say that.
Yeah, 'cause Vaughn died like a week later, 2 weeks later.
He died right after Welcome to O Block dropped. He died on the 6th. Welcome to O Block dropped on the 31st.
Wow.
Dangerous.
Wow. Life is short, man. We ain't promised tomorrow. You gotta, like what I was saying, man, in order to fly, sometimes we gotta suck it up, be accountable to our shit, and forgive people for their shit. Right. You know what I mean? So, I love that message. That's why I started with it. And, I just wish all of these guys luck and love. And I know that the world is round and karma is real.
Young boy and all of them need to dial it down, but Young Boy's fan base definitely need to dial it down. I respect some of the Young Boy fans.
You know what, man? If they could be fucking men and keep it on wax, they don't have to dial it down.
The fans gonna keep driving it though, so it's like there's some Young Boy fans out there. It's like thousands of hundreds of thousands of Young Boy fans.
I want people to realize that, you know, this is more right up the manipulated avenue that it's designed to be, and we keep getting caught in it but it's the struggle, it's the pain. But when you make it to millionaire status, it's no longer pain, it's ego, it's the point, the principle, the power, you know what I mean? And we have to learn to empower. You know what I mean? And
I should definitely. Katie in the chat. That's Katie. That's who's up next.
Yeah, man.
110.
What's
KD
good, KD, man?
KD 110 definitely up next. That's the Gaza.
Yeah, man. Salute to KD.
That's the smooth Gaza.
Yeah, man, and we gotta realize that, man. These guys took something made something out of nothing,
Yeah.
which hip hop is all about. Everybody kept calling them mumble rappers. They ain't nothing. Little this, little that, little this, little this, little that.
That was more Chief Keef and Duck fault. They was mostly the mumble rappers for a while.
Well, we was talking about this the other day. Chief Keef developed the style.
Yeah.
But didn't claim the style.
Nah. He was letting his
Everybody else claimed the style, and he don't
whole
claim
block.
the style. He's the originator of the style.
Yeah,
But he don't claim the style.
Cause
You know, he got in trouble. He got locked away.
in the school.
Yeah, like he is a designer or the first to do many and be successful doing it, and everybody ran with it, and he don't claim it. Lil Durk claim it more than him, and you know how you feel about that? How you feel about Chief Keef?
He had his years. He had 2012, 2013. That was his years, and then he let 2014 go by. That's when Durk really blew up. And then 2015 came back with that sound. And after that, he just laid low. Enjoyed his riches.
Which is not a bad thing. But my thing is, with Durk being at a boom right now, his sound is there. Why isn't he making music? Why? Where you at, Chief Keef? What's his name? What they call him?
Y'all sleep. Sosa definitely gonna make
Sosa. Yeah, where you at, Sosa?
Y'all sleep. There's definitely gonna be a Durk Sosa collab soon now.
They need to get some money, man, and merge Chicago, 300 family, and
They're definitely gonna do something for that. Like,
what you think is going on with Chop? Salute to Chop, man.
Chop going through it.
The producer for all of this, the sound itself.
Chop going through it. He made Durk
and Chief Keef.
And Chief Keef. He made them who they sound.
That's sound. That's what we mean by made.
He made Lil JoJo.
Y'all made each other together, but that sound.
Yeah, Lil JoJo.
Salute to Chop, man. They all moved to Atlanta and went mad at each other. What the hell is going on, bro? You leave Chicago and y'all all mad at each other? What the fuck?
Went to LA.
Drop them damn egos, bro, and let's go.
Chief Keef
got more money to make, hundreds of millions of dollars.
Chief Keef went to LA, and then Durk, he went up to New York for a while. He was messing with French, Chinks, all of them, Diddy, Rick, Meek Mills. He was on the upper East Coast.
Durk got the little swag.
He had that connection though, cause French Montana and Meek Mill and Rick Ross, they all remixed his song "This Ain't What You Want." So he had the connections already, plus his deal, because he got locked up when he got signed, and then he came home.
Why would Def Jam ever let him go?
They was trying to control his music. They didn't want him dropping the no auto and the savage music, the violent music, but they wanted him to do only singing. And
so did he ask off of Def Jam, or did they just drop him because he
terminated his? He asked his contract to be terminated. He gave them all the albums they needed anyway. All they had to do was pay him, and he'd be out. And that's what they did. They paid him. He went out and he dropped he did an album with T Grizzly.
He blew up right immediately after.
That's
why I don't understand why Def Jam would ever let him go.
And then he dropped a mixtape before he dropped one with T Grizzly. Then he signed to the Streets 2.5, and then he dropped Blooders with T Grizzly.
Shout out to T Grizzly.
T Grizzly was cold too. I like T Grizzly.
Detroit, man. Detroit.
He definitely, for drill rap, he definitely put Detroit on the map for that. He came out and started drill rapping immediately. His first day out was crazy. First day out freestyle was crazy compared to other rappers' first day out. Probably Kodak. Him and Kodak had probably the best freestyles for that. First day out. My mama, brand new house.
Well, tell the people who you are, where to find you, and we're gonna move on with this was a BANGUSA moment. Live with my son Eli, A2DG Hades.
I'm not active on like Instagram right now. I like kind of like deactivated, taking a little break.
Tell them where to find you though.
But, like, I'll be on TikTok. I'll be on Twitch. I'm not even like Hades right now. I'm just shifting through the names because everybody got Hades, and so it's like Aries, and then
Aries.
Switching through the gods and shit. But
the Greek gods.
Yeah.
Like the Greek gods.
Yeah. They got some meanings.
All right. Well, stay tuned, people.
All right.
Thank you. Salute. All right. Yeah, people. Got the one-on-one with Eli, my boy. He's a Smirk fan, #1 fan. He made me a fan, so I figured it was only right to give him an interview on the matter before I talk about his boy. But yeah, man, it ended up being better than I expected. You know, cause I could talk about Smirk, but he the originator of Smirk, like in this household. So that's who bring him to my attention, and then I'm just paying attention. I can recognize talent and growth too. You know what I mean? Anytime USA Media, I do a lot of photography. I do a lot of production, and I meet a lot of people, so I could tell who got it right away, or I could tell who got the work ethic to be it. You know what I mean? So I guess it's just off the experience. The state of hip hop today is in a different place, but a similar place. You know, when we had the big and Pac era, we was thug life, and it was a transition into thug life music. And thug life music just basically was talking about what was going on. You know what I mean? And it was the era right before mine, and they were going through their stuff, and we, the younger guys, were going through our stuff, being way growner. You know what I mean? 13 and 14-year-olds living like 22-year-olds and 23-year-olds, living 10 years older than our ages. You know what I mean? And when it came to thug life music, we just transcended all of that, and that truth seemed to offend the people, seemed to offend the adults, the politicians, everybody. And everybody was trying to find rappers and ban their music, and I remember how that went. It didn't go too well then, folks. It didn't go too well then. So now to hear these guys trying to ban drill music, though I know drill music can get dark, but as my son said, today it's grown into something else. It's like before you do a hit, you do drill, or after you do a hit, you do drill. You understand? And you claim it more like some type of terrorism, and they always try to create the narrative that the struggle or the people in the hood are terrorists. You understand what I'm saying? So we got to be careful. But what I see is, like Pac said, these kids is tired of knocking on the door like, can we get some food? Can we get some food? Can I have some food? They kicking the door open time. And they got no fear on doing it, because they hungry. And if you give them an opportunity as Durk is presenting, they can go far. They could create. They could build. They could lead. You know what I mean? better than most. You know what I mean? Uh, the industry seems to be proceeding with the agenda that they set when Thug Life Music came out, and they were signing all these gangster rappers, and the agenda then was to create more hostility, chaos in our communities, so that we can go to jail more. Our youth can go to jail more. So I would question, or what I fear is, along with the deaths and all of that, is the arrest and all of that. But you know, as I grew older, I learned you do the crime, you got to do the time, and you're supposed to know that. Where I got a problem is when you scared to do your time and you start telling on everybody else. So, you know, I know, so when it comes to the state of survival, it is what it is. People gotta do what they gotta do, you know. And then once blood is dropped, ain't no stopping it. Like, it ain't no stopping it unless somebody take a loss. You understand? And who's gonna take a loss once they took the first loss? You know what I mean? So I understand the game. They don't explain it to you that way. And the hip hop is a big element of it. We supposed to be talking about this stuff in hip hop. We supposed to be talking about what's going on. We supposed to be standing together. You know what I mean? The code is gone right now. The respect is gone right now. There is no loyalty right now. So what I ask you is the state of hip hop exactly where they geared it to be? Or is this just what they show you of hip hop? Because I know the underground world moving very, very positively, and they don't got these millions, and these guys got these millions, and they moving very negatively. Not highlighting none of these OGs, not highlighting none of these young people. So that's in the underground. So, you know, that would be my argument. My thing is work together, man. And for the people everybody can't be together. Everybody can't work together. Like I told you before, I had to learn that. But know who you could work with, and work with them, build with them, and show other people to build their little communities and build together and work together, man. Even if it's not directly together, work together, man. These kids, like he said in the beginning, these kids need us, these women need us to be here. And we killing the alphas and leaving the weak people, and they're gonna be exploited. So what, me and you don't get along? Like, that's where I had to mature to. I remember how it used to be. But I'm just trying to tell if any of y'all young people could listen and get to this level before y'all need to be at this level right now. We had to live 10 years older. Y'all living 10, 20 years older. Y'all gotta be mature like it too. So, especially if you're getting millions. If you're getting millions, be millionaire mature, man. Don't be more like these fools. Change the game. And that's why I like that interview right there. Salute to Smirk again. Salute to $1 million worth of games. Salute to Eli, Aries, and salute to you, man. This is Bang Time USA, and that was a BANGUSA moment. We gonna move right along into my boy Gucci. Hold on, we gotta play him. Hold on, let's play him. Let's play him.
I'm Putin. Got a truck full of shooters, I move like I'm Trump. Soldiers stand guard for me like I'm Obama. Try go get some gas and got killed at the pump. Say you got hits, but look, you in a slump. Say that you're rich, but you live in a dump. My Chico retarded a switch on the pump. Tell him shoot when he open, say he wanna dump. Russia, ain't no disputing, I kill like I'm Putin. Got a truck full of shooters, I move like I'm Trump. Soldiers stand guard for me like I'm Obama. Try go get some gas and got killed at the pump. Say you got hits, but look, you in a slump. Say that you're rich, but you live in a dump. My Chico retarded a switch on the pump. Tell him shoot when he open, say he wanna dump.
Yo, Gooch killed that. I think he used the moment perfectly. NBA YoungBoy went off on a song is I think it's Hate NBA or something like that. Y'all hate me or some shit like that. And it's a decent song. No promo. Just went off. Start dissing a bunch of people. And Gucci is not playing, and he responded with this. You know, him and NBA YoungBoy and Dirk been going at it, and Gucci and Dirk been making money and music together, and I guess NBA didn't like that. So since he didn't like that, he started going at everybody. Let me see. Let's see. Okay. Well, hold on, everybody. My grandson leaving, so let me go give him a hug and a kiss. But yeah, man. Let me put this on for y'all. Forget it. I'll just get something. Y'all gotta excuse me. Y'all gotta excuse me. Had to go give my baby a kiss. My boy leaving me. Hey. Yeah, man. Yeah, Gucci killed that one, but we was talking about Gucci. So, yeah, man, Gooch. I'm curious to see, man. He came back with the trap strap, banged on him real quick with that publicity stunt joint, and I was really with that. I was really with that song, man. I represented it. I promoted it on my page. It was not for hits. It was not for. I just really liked it, and it was not for copyrights or nothing like that. But I had to do a clip from TikTok on my page and give that to y'all, so that's why I did that, to promote the page as well. Because we was going to be doing this episode. I think they better stop playing with Gooch, all these young boys. I think if anybody die out of this, it's going to set hip-hop back some years. But a lot of people been dying every day. Shout out to Drakeo, the Ruler, Sleep in Peace, Young Dolph, all these guys that have been losing their lives in the last 6 months and stuff. Vaughn, a couple of other people. If I forgot you, I apologize, but sleep in peace, man, and my condolences to all y'all families. Here on Bang Time USA Media, we gonna keep it funky. We'll try to give you the facts as they are, not as people assume them to be. And if I'm just giving you my opinion, I will tell you it's my opinion. But the young Dolph killers supposedly were caught, and they're going through something. That's still pending. We're gonna find out more about that. What else? What else? So we talked about Gucci. Oh, Fat Joe was doing an interview with Big U on forget the name of his show. But it was a decent interview, right? But Joe, man, Jopra, man, BX, stand up, BX. But salute to Fat Joe, salute to Big U and everybody, right? But Joe, there was no gangs in the Bronx. There was no gangs in the Bronx until Mac 10 came to the Bronx. Are you styling for Big U? Are you, where you at, man? Where you at? You talking about the Bronx here, bro. So I have that bone to pick with you. Like, yo, stop the cat, man. Stop the cat. I get it, man. You might have forgot. No gangs in the Bronx, man. To respond to that, I'll say, ask you, when did the Latin Kings come to the Bronx? After Mac 10 came to the Bronx? There was no Bloods and Crips in the Bronx? The Bronx didn't have the Spades? And all that? Yo, Fat Joe, come on, bro. Come on. Why you gonna tell them stories to LA people from the West Coast? I'm not trying to compare to the West Coast, but don't ever. This is the Bronx, man. How you think we maintain our history is? Like, of course there were gangs. Warriors, remember that? What they was talking about. Wasn't that based on a true story? Like, come on, bro. Don't be getting that short-term memory on us and making us look bad like that. Mac 10 ain't come to the Bronx and make Bloods or discover Bloods or make them come outside. That might have been when you started paying attention. But gangs was always in the Bronx in New York. Like, come on, bro. Y'all got this short-term memory, man. You know, Bloods and Crips wasn't deep then. They wasn't deep, but they were here. Rikers Island was going crazy during my teens. And you was just a little older than me, brother. Like, come on, brother. You know what I mean? You like 5 years older than me. So that was the bone I had to pick with Joe, man. You're doing a lot of interviews. You're having a lot of success, Mr. Jopra. Having your Jopra moments. This is a BANGUSA moment. I had to call that out, man. But other than that, man, salute to y'all, man. Get y'all money. And this is Bang Time USA Media. I am your host, Bang, and this is a BANGUSA moment, and we are out of here. Bang!